You're watching on TV with this guy.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Wolves versus Raiders. Semi-final City Championships Game 2. Teams are pumped up. Here we go. Puck is dropped. Raiders try to bring it and dump it into the Trails West zone. We go around and retrieve it. And they come in on a big hit right from the get-go. Bench is calling for a penalty, and now they do call one. Raiders being quite physical. Now they go and touch the puck, and Trails West is going to get a power play. Here we go. 20 seconds in, Trails West gets his first power play right away. Scramble draw, but goes back to the B. He makes a move, goes around the defenseman, makes a shot on net, just goes wide after deflecting off another stick. And fit right in the corner. Turns around and pulls up the thing, sends it back to the D. He passes it back to the sidewall. Turns around, evades the Raiders, passes back to the D. Again, back again, goes and takes a shot. And the save by the Raiders goalie. Oh, a bit of a delay, and Kieran gets waved out of the face-off. So again, we get a bit of a draw on the face-off, and right along the boards. Another hit by the Raiders, and they get the puck and put it down the ice. Trails West going back to retrieve it. Goes around there behind their net, passes it up the wall, but he gets off his stick and not able to control it, so they're able to dump it back into the zone. So here we go again. Make a move around one player. Gets it to the blue line, he controls it, and then he sends it up the boards. It goes to the corner, and they try to pass it in the middle, but didn't quite get there. He was changing, but it makes a cut to the middle, takes a shot, and it's saved by the goalie. But Kieran gets it and tries to pass it again. Oh, and he misses the pass. The D gets it, he brings it in deep, and passes it in, and Kieran misses it again. Oh, getting some good chances, but unfortunately, just not able to put it in. Raiders are able to get down the zone. 33 seconds left in the penalty. Wolves starting back again. Make a nice pass up. And they stop them at the blue line, so they need to tag up before they go, or else they go offside. Now they dump it in deep. Raiders trying to bring it around the boards. The D's able to get it. He goes in and shoots a shot. Deflects up off somebody. And again, he gets it again. Well, it passes it across. D to D takes a shot now, and that goes up as well, up and around. So now the power play is over. Penalty is back on the ice. He comes out and gets the puck to get it out of the zone. Trailblazer dumps it in and goes for a change. Raiders have some time. They send it all the way up. He gets it, but it looks like he missed the puck and they have icing. So not even 3 minutes into the game, we've got quite a bit of action. Face off in the Raiders zone. One into the corner. They go. So chasing it back and able to get it back to the D. Goes across and makes a nice shot across. And misses the net. Goes behind the net and the Raiders get it and they try to get it up the sidewall. Oh, but they just try to dump it and it gets stopped by the defenseman. They control it and he dumps it into the corner. Trailblazer cycles it and sends it back to the D again. Oh, he holds on a little too long and he loses it and they go the other way. He tries to get back in time and he gets a good play and he gets able to knock the puck to the corner so they don't get a shot off. Now Trailblazer is able to get out of the zone, but it looks like it's going to do far enough for icing, and it does. The face-off, another draw face-off goes to the side. Trailblazer has it behind their net. They come out and start skating out. They pass it up, wards and go down and chase it. And they pass it out front and try to get a shot, but it doesn't hit the net. Raiders now trying to break out on their own, but Trailblazer stands them up and is able to stop them. He goes back the other way. Now the Raiders try to bring it into their zone, but it comes out. Trailblazer brings it out and passes it up, but it gets stopped in the neutral zone. The Raiders dump it out of their zone and they start going up, headed up the ice. They dump it deep into the zone. Trailblazer trying to go back and get it. They send it up the boards and it gets stopped up. Now they get it up and it goes up and Crittenden starts trying to chase it down. No icing, so he gets it in the corner, controls it, and then they take over. He goes in behind the net, gets knocked off his stick. Now the D pinches up to stop it on the sideboards, keep it in. And it goes back deep down behind the Raiders net. They pass it up the sidewall, but it goes off his stick, so Trailblazer able to recover. Pass it back again to the D, goes across and tries to make a shot, and it just goes wide off of deflection. So we're working hard to get it. They come out with it, try to drive the net, but there's a bunch of Raiders in the way. Goes back to the D, he dumps it back deep in the corner. They try to chip it up. And they're able to send it down the ice, but it's strong, so it's going to be icing on the Raiders. The face-off seems to be every draw is a draw. So it's behind the Raiders' net, and they try to dump it out. Looks like Liam goes and gets it. There's a pass to the corner again. Goes into the corner, and D goes to recover and puts a shot on net. Goes off the side of the net. They try to pass it up. So many people, hard to get any shots out. Raiders try to chip it up, but it goes, but Liam's able to get it. And cover to the corner. Oh, Liam's able to chip it out in front. Or Liam's able to chip it out in front. Aiden gets a backhand, but the goalie's able to save. Good shift. Had control. The Raiders bring it around the boards, try to get it out. The D's able to stop it. He goes along the board and just keeps it in. Fortunately, he runs into a couple of Raider players, and they knock it off the stick, fighting him inside in the corners. It goes deep behind the net. They try to go the other way, and they miss the puck. So the D is able to kind of get a shot, but not that strong. So they try to pass it up to a player who doesn't quite get the handle, and Trails is able to get it. Oh, he pushes them into the boards, and they're going to get another penalty. It looks like Trails West is going to get another power play. There we go, another power play for another draw, but Trails West comes out of the scrum with it. They go D to D. He's able to make a move and go around the corner. He goes in deep. And they throw it on net, but it just kind of trickles in, and the goal is able to cover it up. A little bit of issue with the clock. Both sides are given penalties when it should only be one side. A little bit of fun with the clock. There they go. Cleared it up. Here we go. Another power play, and Aaron's able to make it win the draw back to the D. He goes D to D. He goes on the side and controls it. He goes back to the other side. They send it up, pass it up the side. They put it on net, but doesn't get going. Kiernan controls, tries to go around and scores! Controls it, turns around and with a turnaround shot and puts it in. The power play goal for Trails West, and they lead 1-0. A nice play by Kiernan. Good control by the team. And it's a good start. There we go. Raiders win the puck, but Trails West goes forward and gets a shot. Goes and gets a shot on net. Wow, right away gets another chance. But the goalie is able to save it. Raiders are now trying to push back the other way. Bounces off someone. Oh, and Trails West gets a big hit on the side. And now, Trails West position has a breakaway, goes up and he puts it in. What a move! The puck goes down on the ice. And Trails is able to go faster. What's that? Alex? Alex again be able to beat the guy down the ice to the free puck and make a nice move and get a breakaway goal. And just like that, Wolves are up 2-0. Raiders win the draw and they dump it into the ice, but it's before the red line, so they call it icing. So draw will come back to the Raider zone. The draw goes into the corner. Trails West goes to chase it down, but Raiders are able to get it, and they pin it up the half wall to the player, who then tries to send their player, but the defenseman's able to stop it. Nice stop. And now Trails West called on the offside. Here we go. Draws are a bit tight. Raiders start going forward with it. Try to get into the Trails West zone. They dump it in, but Trails West almost gets it out, but not quite. They fight along the boards. And now Trails is able to get it out. No, not quite. But now the person behind him gets him. They go up the ice with numbers. They go up. He passes. Oh, and he passes it across. And he just misses the shot. It's a great chance. Good rush up the ice. Now Ben gets it behind the net. He gets control. He sends it back up, and they try to jam at it, and they score! It's Liam. A fast start. Trails West has come to play. been passed out from the front. Liam and Aiden were trying to jam at it, and one of them got it. Looks like Liam got a stick on it. So just like that, Trails West up 3-0. Wolves win the draw. He gets it and dumps it into the Raider zone, but it hits the netting. So we'll have another draw just outside the zone. Oh, so come back out just outside the Wolves zone. Raiders win it back and they try to dump it into the zone, the Wolves zone, but they don't. They try a second time, and this time it works. Luca plays it into the corner, and Trails West picks it up. He's hit along the boards. The Raiders are able to get it. They try to put it toward the net, doesn't quite make it. Trails is able to come back around the corner, and they have control now. They pass it up. Now we got two players streaking up, getting some, tried to make a move. He gets stopped by the Raiders defenseman. Now there's a fight along the boards and scrum for it. Trails West able to make a bit of a thing. So Trails West sends it back out front again for going in front of the net, from behind the nets. But the Raiders are able to get it out of the zone. They start dumping. They dump it into the Wolves zone. Get their own change. But tries to chip it past, but doesn't work. So Kiernan gets it, and now he's able to bring it out of the zone. So he passes it up for a potential 2-on-1. He passes it, goes into the corner. They try to pass it out front, but they're trying to change, I think. Kiernan goes up and he goes and he shoots it, and it goes wide. So Trails West changing, giving the Raiders some time. They pass it up to the neutral zone, but someone's on them right away. They dump it into the corner. You got a couple players going for it. And then attempted shot and goes out. Here we are. We're 5:38 left in the first period, and Trails West holds a 3-0 lead. Here we go. The draw Raiders win. They'll draw back. They shoot from the point and doesn't make it to the net. Blocked. Trails West gets it out of the zone, and they go and dump it themselves into the Raiders zone and go in for the chase. The Raiders get to it first and send it up the boards. They go across, but they miss the pass. And the D is able to chip it. And then Raider hits the Trails West player in the corner. They quickly back up. The Raiders dump it back out. Oh, there's a bit of a race for the puck here now, but Wolves player able to get there first. He goes around the net, and they come out, and the puck, Raiders get it. Another bit of a scramble. It goes out front, but Luca pokes it away. Wolves try to put it up the boards and try to get it out, but it doesn't come out. So they have it now behind their net. Tries to send it up, but the Raiders is able to knock it out of the air and get a shot on net. Luca with the save. Now they got the other side. Relieve the pressure, they ice it down the puck, and they have icing. But thank goodness they're able to make the change. Here's draw in the front, goes toward the net, and Luca wisely covers the puck. And we'll do it again. There's a fight for it in the draw circle. Raiders try to get in front, but they don't get the shot off. They're able to dump it back in deep, however, and still have it in the Wolves zone. He tries to make a move to the middle, tries to do a weak backhand, but Luca's able to save it and cover it up. So it looks like the Raider player tried to poke at it. Wolves not too happy about that. And they draw in the Wolves zone. Wolves send it back into the corner and send it across the other side. They go up the boards and try to get it out. And they're able to get it out. The nice pass. Turned into it's 1-on-2. They bother him, but player comes in behind him to retrieve the puck. So the Raiders are able to get it out, but the D are able to cut them off, and they get the puck back. And a nice move by the D. He's able to get around the player and get it out of the zone. And they send it back. On the goalie. And it looks like icing. Again, it was before the red line, so it's icing on the Raiders. I went back by the Wolves just a little bit, but they're able to get control of it. They get control along the boards, even to the corner. The Raiders check him. They try to send it to the back of the defenseman, but it doesn't get there, and the Raiders are able to get out of the zone. They're bothered though. The guy coming in, and he gets a shot off, but a glove saved by Luka. Face off in the Wolves zone. Wolves come out from the scramble with it and come up 3-on-2. Do some pass, they go up, they try to get in behind the D, but they're able to get it out. Comes back the other way. And they get it. The guy makes a shot, but it goes wide. Off a skate. Goes out in front, but Charles West able to get it, and they're able to get out of the zone. Charles West, Raiders dump it back in with one player. So he tries to keep it until his teammates can get in, but Charles is able to knock him off and take the puck and dump it out to safety. So Raiders, Charles was trying to get their own change in, and the Raiders tried to get in there, but the defense was able to get back and take it away from him. Charles West, Raiders are going to be called on the outside, so they had to tag up. Oh, but they aerial gate out, and they take the puck away. But Charles West pokes it away, but a bit of a scramble, goes back to their D, who takes a shot on net, but Luka makes the save, goes into the corner. And then they're going for a fight. Tries to flip it out. They make a D and it goes out, and Gus gets out. So that allows that line to get a change. Now they're focusing on it. D takes over in the neutral zone, he dumps it back into the Raiders zone. They go for a chase. Raiders go up along the boards, and he's not able to get it in. They're calling on the offside, so the Raiders have time now to organize themselves. They pass it up and try to get it up, and they pass it all the way down, and it may be icing. Yes, it is. Pass was a bit too strong, went all the way down the ice. Now we have another face-off in the Raiders zone. It's won by the Raiders back into the corner. They send it across to the other side, but trails us on them quickly, fighting for the puck. So it just goes up, but Raiders get to it first, and they send it up the ice, but Trails West defenseman gets back to it right away. They pass it up, but they give a giveaway at the blue line, but he's able to stop the shot. So a fight for it along the boards, and who comes out with it? Trails West comes out with it. They make the pass. They try. Jeremy pokes it up, and they go chasing for it. And nice gets there first. And there's 3 Raiders on him, but he comes out with it, passes it across, and oh, just misses the shot. Nice try. Wyatt makes a move around the defenseman and passes up to the corner. That's in front to Kernan. Gets a shot on the net. Gets a shot on the goalie. He makes a save, and then that guy tries to start firing on him. They weren't happy with the extra attempts at the puck. And we had a couple players trying to cross-check. Looks like Kernan's going to get the penalty. It looks like 2. So it looks like it's going to be evened up. going to even up, and the ref is so not sure exactly what it's called, but my guess maybe goalie interference, and Kieran for the extra poke, and 14 on the cross check for the retaliatory cross check. So looks like the Wolves bench are asking what's going on. The ref's going to explain it, and we'll move on soon. 40 seconds left in the first period. Wolves enjoying a 3-0 lead in the moment, and shots are 11-6. Oh, and the Wolves are getting the extra penalty. And I'm not sure why, but it's the way it goes. The refs have made their call, so the Raiders are going to get a power play out of it. So, draws in the Wolves zone. They win it back to the corner. He's able to get it, and he tries to pin it against the board. Two Raider players are trying to get it. It squirts out. The Raiders take it along the boards. They get control, send it behind the net. They try to pass it out. No, he spins behind. He still has it behind the net, but then they're able to knock it off his stick, but it goes right to another Raider player. They go back to the D and try to go up along the boards again, but the defenseman's able to get it, and now he covers it again. And then you got two guys trying to win the puck for them, and he's doing a good job pinning it, but they come out eventually with it, and they get a shot. They try to send it across, but it's up in the air and not able to get a shot. So the defense able to poke it, and there's only, and time runs out in the first period. So a good job by the Wolves keeping them outside and pinning them against the boards. A minute 20 left on the first on the power play, on their power play, but the Wolves with a 3-0 lead at the end of the first. Hey, how's it going?
Guys playing well.
Yeah, they're doing good today. Thanks. Sounds good. Here we go, start of the second. Face off the top front. We'll dump it into the Raider zone, but they get control. They go D to D. They can send it up the ice. Go into the zone. Try to go. The defenseman tries to get him. He gets around him. He tries to pass it front, but they were able to knock it away. Charles West gets it and tries to dump down the ice, and it goes down the ice. Able to win the puck. Goalie goes behind to stop it. He tries to go to the other side, so confusing his defenseman a little bit, but they do come out with it and they start rushing up the ice. So the player gets a little bit of room and gets hit along the boards. So he maintains control, but it hits a skate. Bounces to a Charles player, and he's able to rush, put it down the ice. 30 seconds left on the penalty. Raiders try to do a quick look up, so he's got a bit of room, but there's two players back. So he controls it along the boards. Goes right behind the net. He tries to rush up the side. He gets it in front, but he also is able to get it and again dump it down the ice. So Aiden goes pursuing the puck. He goes in, does a good job, and he cuts it up front. He gets control. Tries to make a move around, gets control of the thing. The penalty is over. So he gave some time for his teammates to get on. So he gets it. They get a shot and it just goes wide. The goalie tried to grab it, but it was wide of the net. They throw it back to their D, and he tries to shoot it. They dump it back in deep. They try to bring it around the other side, and this time not able to keep it in. They rush back to get it. Pursued hotly by the Raiders player. They're able to get it, but Wolves are back to help defend. He sends it back to their D, who gets a shot and saved by Luca. And there's another shot. And Luca's able to make the save again. Looks like the Raiders are trying to pick up their game. Got a little bit more speed and a couple chances. Let's see if the Wolves can respond and pick it back up again. Draw is one back cleanly by the Wolves, but the Raiders pursue it and they almost get it out front. But it goes off the side of the net and back into the corner. And it looks like there's another penalty called on the Wolves. Looks like two of them. No, oh no, one. So it looks like Tierney's back in the box. The Wolves have to kill another one. Here we go with the draw. Again, they win it back into the corner. Tries to go up the boards, but it hits the netting. And they're going to do it again. Scramble draw, fight for the draw this time, and the Raiders are able to get it back to their defenseman. Gets pressured, puts up into the corner. They send it back to the defenseman. He takes a shot, but it's blocked by Riker. They try to pass it behind the net and try to make a play. So the defenseman tries to sneak up and get a shot, but it goes up. They try to go up front, but it doesn't work. Again, he goes behind the net and he tries to control it. Makes a move behind the net. Again, tries to pass it up front. But Trails West there doing a good job, and they get it out of the zone. The Raiders pass it up and come back into the zone. Again, they pass it to the middle, but no one, he was being bothered, so wasn't able to get a shot off. Lucas wisely covers the puck. The draw goes right on net. Oh, and they're able to get the goal. The draw kind of went back, and then Luca made the first save, but it rebounded, and the Raiders were able to get to it first. So a goal on the power play, and the Raiders have made it 3-1. So again, draw, the Raiders win it back and start bringing up the ice. Wolves D is able to get it, go D to D. And then go back again to the other side. They pass it up. He brings it up the zone, gets some ice. He passes it back, they get a shot off, and it goes wide. Raiders get it, and they try to, but nice stand up, and they are able to keep it back in. But they try a lot back in the corner again. They swing it back to the other side, but there's nobody there. They send it up. Now they send it up. And they try to streak up the side, but he's got cut off. And they pass it back. And then the D do a good job. So now there's one-on-one He tries to make a move. Goes across. Oh, and it gets past. And then one of the role player gets piled into the net. And the net comes off the mooring. Doesn't look like there's any calls. Charles West wins it, goes back. They dump it into the corner. They go back. Raiders try to rim it around the other side, and they are able just to keep it in. So they have it back in the corner. They go for it. And the Raiders try to get to it, but again, they're able to keep it in. So Raiders are able to get it, but it goes right to a Wolf defenseman. He's able to make a cut in the corner. He shoots it back on the Raiders zone, just wide of the net. They go to retrieve it in the corner. In the battle in the corner. Ref's telling them to move it. And it comes out, squirts on behind the net. The Raiders put it around the boards, but the Trails D there to stop it. Goes into the corner. He has control, Bulls have control. They pass it out in front. Oh, it goes on the wrong side. They get a shot on net, but it's not very strong, and the goalie is able to get it. And another shot attempt. They go D to D, Trails West. Pass it up into the corner. They got some good pressure. Oh, they pass it, but he's not able to get the pass. He then pitches it, keeps it in the zone. They try to rim it, but he fans on the clearing attempt. But it goes to Raiders player anyway. Now they skate up and they're called on the offside. There's all. Charles West wins the draw and goes right back up the ice. Got some speed going along the side. Puck is knocked off his stick into the corner. They try to pass it out front, but there's nobody there. So the Raiders have some time to get it out. They have a potential 2-on-1, but Charles West gets back quickly. Cuts that off. And they pass it up. Now the Raiders are able to get it out. Now they're going for it. Kieran dumps it into the zone and has control. Brings it into the zone, makes a move, and tries a shot that goes up and over the net. Oh, unfortunately the linesman kind of got in the way, so the Raiders are coming down with a bit of room. And they get a shot off, but Luca with a nice save. Charles West going the other way, make a pass across ice, and they got some time to go across. Oh, Tanner trying to make a move. Now it's dumped down the ice back into the Trails West zone, so they go back to retrieve it. A couple of Raiders perfect to them, but he chips it out. They have a bit of room now. And he gets hit along the boards. Now we got to fight in the corner for it. Maybe he passes out front, but the Trails West players are able to chip it away. And a big hit. Just on the blue line there. Just was able trying to get it out. He tried to chip it past the player, but didn't work. So now they're fighting for it in the zone. Raiders able to dump it back into the corner. The Raider player tried to hit the player, but he went down himself. But they're able to keep the puck in our zone. Now let's fight for it again. They dump it in their zone. And then and a nice move, and they're able to get it. Oh, and the pass gets poked away. Otherwise, they've had a chance on a 2-on-1. So Charles West gets the change, but they're able to keep it in their zone, and make a shot from the point. The goalie is able to get it. We're gonna have a face-off in the Raiders zone. And he wins it to his teammate. Then he gets it along the boards. He gets tripped up a little bit. I think there's an accidental contact there. So the fight for it in the corner. Ben tried to put it out front to Ben, but didn't take it. Ben got it now. He sends it back to the D. They dump it back into the corner. And it goes. Now Thomas has it. Goes for a shot. And it goes wide. Now it goes past a couple players, and the Raiders get the get it and are able to come out, but the D are able to stop them. So the Wolves are now turning back their way. They dump it in deep and try to get it. Now there's sort of a fight in the corner. Thomas gets it and tries to shoot, but it gets blocked. Raiders try to get it out, but they're able to stop him again. Now they're able to get it in. Now bend across. Oh, but no one's on the other side. Could have had a shot. But they're over here trying to keep the puck in. Raiders dump it down. Try to relieve the pressure, but the Wolves send it right back up. Tried to send it back to his D, but it didn't work. Now the Raiders have control and they're bringing it into the zone. To a shot from the point, but Lucas got it. We have a face-off in the Wolves zone. We got 5:50 left in the second period. Wolves still holding a 3-1 lead. The face-off scramble draw, it goes right to Wolves player. They break out of their zone. They get it out and pass it. Up, goes into the zone and takes it in the corner. Goes around the net. Raiders able to knock him off of it, and they start coming down the other way. But Rails West able to knock it down themselves. They start going flipping to the other side. So it hits a leg, and he gets a pretty chance in front. Oh, he went around the defenseman and had a good shot, but I'm not sure if the goalie saved it or he went wide. But that was a good chance. Nice play. Kiernan goes around and makes a shot. Oh, and again, it misses the net. So Kieran's got it in the middle. He shoots it up front, but it misses the player, and it goes past a bunch of people out of the zone. But Croz's able to get control again, and they go up. And it looks like Tanner goes up the middle, passes it. They pass it again. Oh, couldn't get a stick on it. It would have had a tap in. Nice pass by Kiernan to Tanner. So Raiders trying to make a move, but he gets stood up at the line, so Trails West takes over. They got a bit of time. They try to pass it all the way up. Oh, and it just almost makes it now, but they're getting called on the offside. But Raiders get out of the zone, so offside called off. Now it's dumped back into the Raider zone. They take back control and they try to pass it over. They just string it up the ice. And now it goes back, so a little bit sloppy on both sides here. And so now the Raiders try to get it in on the blue line. But Charles is able to get it. They poke it out, start the other attack, but the Raiders are getting back quickly. We got a player that tripped on the ice on his own. Oh, player, DPD man. Oh, Raider made a fast rush, but the Wolves D was able to get back and get a stick on that puck, so the shot went up into the netting. The Raiders win it back, and the D has it. He gets a shot, goes wide. They go on the other side and try to shoot again. And the rebound by Luca goes out, but it goes past everybody. The Raiders are doing them before checking harder now. Wolves gonna have to respond. So just gets past the defenseman and out and down the zone, down the ice. So the Wolves go in. But it looks like, a couple of them collide by accident, giving the Raiders a little bit of room. So you got a player that's trying to make some moves. He's supposed to go across, and he's able to stop him. Now the forwards are able to get back, and now they bring it back the other way. They dump it in, go deep into the zone. Now they have control. Oh, it goes in front of the net, and the goalie covers it. So didn't see the puck. They were kind of facing the other way. Otherwise, might have had a chance, but the goalie wisely smothers it. We're going to get a full change. We'll face off and a scramble draw. And get a fight in the corner. Wolves trying to get it, but the Raiders able to knock it up by the blue line, and now they're trying to go up, but the Wolves stand up and cause a turnover, try to go back into the zone. They get it deep into the zone and go after it. So they have it behind the net. They try to pass it out front, but it hits the back of the net. And they try again. They try to go time. They go back to the D. Goes back to the corner. He makes a move. He's still got some control. Trying to find someone in front. No one in front yet. He gets pushed all over. And the Raiders get the puck. So they're able to get out of the Z. And they send it across. And 19, they need to pressure him a little bit, but they don't. But the defenseman grabs it, and they're going to call a penalty. So it looks like the defenseman grabbed it with his glove and put it down, and then they blew it down. Thought there might be a penalty, but it doesn't look that way. So face off in the Wolf zone. Linesman players are coaching a little bit too close, so on the back off. Another scramble draw. Raider kicks it up front, but the Wolves are able to get it. So they pass it up. Now they're able to get it, but the Raiders player cuts it off. So Josh gets it, goes around, tries to go around a player, and they try to go into the zone. You get a player, so he gets pushed into the corner. He gets hooked. And it looks like they're going to make the call. So it's like the Wolves player was getting hooked quite a bit, and then they finally had to make the call. So now the Wolves are going to get a power play. There you go. Goes into the corner. They try to go in front, and it just gets past the D man. So they got to go back and get it. So he's pressured. They pass it up front, and they pass it to the side, to the other side, and Aiden dumps it deep into the corner. And they're calling offside, so the Wolves have to tag up, giving the Raiders some time, but might have hit the netting when they're clear. So it looks like the face-off is going to come back into the Raiders zone. Kieran wins it back to the D, who almost fumbles it, but it goes back. He passes to the side. He tries to go to the corner, but he gets blocked off by the Raiders player. They try to ring it around the boards, and it comes out the other side. So Wolves pass it to the front, able to skate it in. They try to pass it to the middle, but the Raider player able to knock it down and get to it. So they've got to come back and reorganize. They go behind their net, and they make a pass. Got a bit of room. They try to pass it up. They get into the zone. They've been knocking it up. It kind of gets knocked up a little high. The defenseman not able to keep it in. Just comes out, but they get it in, so they dump it in deep now and need to try to go get it, but they're going for a change. The Raiders got a bit of time, but it comes all the way around, so the defenseman's able to keep it in. He tries to make a cut to the middle, but they're able to knock it away. And then that's it for the second period. So a bit more even, but the Raiders were able to get the only goal. So now it's 3-1. Wolves have 30 seconds left on the power play to start the third. looks like. About to start the third. They both tried to go forward, but didn't hit something and came back the other way. So they got to go back to their own zone. Retreat. They start back up and make a pass up the boards. He tries to go up, get some speed, gets past the Raiders player. It goes all the way around. Behind the ice, he tries to pass it out front, but it hits something. The Raiders send it up, and he is able to get it back, so they still maintain control in the zone. They pass it up, a shot from the point, and it goes to the net, and the goalie dives and makes a cover. Shot deflected off a couple things and slowed down. There's 1 second left on the penalty. We'll see if the Wolves can come up with something. Scrambled withdraw. It's in the feet of the linesman. The penalty is over and the Raiders get the point. They put up the boards trying to get out of their zone, but the Wolves are on them. So there's a fight along the boards. The Wolves come up with it. He tosses it, puts it in the corner. They get it, they have control. He tries to pass in the middle, but gets cut off. And the defenseman chips it just enough in, but now they get it out. He has to come back, make sure it gets back. Now there's a pass, and there's offside on the Raiders. There's a player along the boards that was just in over the line first. Another scramble draw. Has been very scrambly on the draws today. The Raiders dump it into the Wolves zone. They get a shot from the slot and a good save. The player going after Luka, it looks like, but he gets pushed down. Now they're going to call the face-off and talking to the players. I'm not sure if there's any. It doesn't look like there's any penalties, but there's going to be some. Refs are calling out some warnings. And the face-off will be to the right of Luka. He gets one back by the Raiders who try to throw it on net, but close to a bunch of people. So Charles West able to get it. They try to get it out, but it deflects to the front, and the Raider makes a move, and now there's a penalty on the Wolves. The Raiders player got dragged down, making a move, trying to get a shot. So now it's the Wolves' turn. They're going to have to kill a penalty. We'll wave out Kieran again, and then switching the other side. So it's one back and goes back to the D. He gets pressured. He tries to dump it into the corner. So it goes back and he dumps it back again into the corner, but player able to get it, but he doesn't get quite able to get it out. Raiders have control behind the net. They send it across the other side, but player gets hit along the boards, but he had control and goes to the Wolf, and he's able to dump it down the ice. So Kieran goes and gets it. He wins the battle up front. He's got it. He has control behind the net. He passes it out front to his line mate, but then Raiders are able to get it from him, and they come back down the ice. So, a drop pass doesn't quite work, so Kieran is coming down the other side. Puck that's knocked off his stick. No one there to help him, but he's going to try to save some time. They knock him down. They try to bring him down. Now they come up the ice with it. Oh, and he gets knocked down with a huge hit. Look perfectly clean. He takes over, tries to get it, go in front of the net, but he gets hit by two Raiders. And a backhand, but they're not able to come out. They're able to glove it down. They pass it back to their D. He misses it, but he shoots it back deep. And they try to pin it against the boards now and waste some time. And so he's doing a good job of pinning it along the boards and wasting time. He's got three Raiders trying to get it out, so they finally get it out. But Trailswest got it behind the net, so they've got it and trying to get it out. So they got shot. Oh, they get it out to a sneaking in defenseman and they score. Now it's 3-2. Trailswest got to pick up their game again. The shots are 17-15. Now the Trailswest is in their own zone. They go D to D. Now the Raiders dump it back in deep. They got to retrieve the other way. They got a bit of room. They pass it up, but they send it all the way down the ice, and it's probably going to be icing. And it is. So we're going to have another face-off in the Wolves zone. Raiders win it. Back and try to make it across the zone, but Trailswest there to cut him off. He starts going out of the zone, dumps it into the Raiders zone. They go back in and try to forecheck. They're able to get to it, but the Raiders are able to get it behind the net, and they try to pass it up, but they miss it. It goes to the D, but it gets blocked. So it goes back up. Trailswest is able to make the entry, goes into the corner. So they try to win it. The Raiders able to rim around the board, but it gets stopped up by the D, who passes it to the center, but there's nobody there. And now the boarders take it up on their halfway. They try to pass it up on the breakout, but it gets stepped. And then they try to go up, but they just drag their foot to be onside. So now there's a battle on the corner, on the sidewall there. And now someone has potential chance to get a chance here. Thomas gets a chance to go up. He gets checked. He gets control. Comes out of the zone. There's going to be a penalty on the Raiders. He goes around. Oh, and he tries to make a move, but the pass wasn't strong enough. The puck got cleared, but it was a penalty on the Raiders, so wouldn't have counted, but it trickled just wide of the net. Looks like number 17 of the Raiders getting a second penalty of the game. Now the Wolves hopefully have a chance here to get their own power play goal. Gets drawn played, but they got win by the Raiders, but Wolves able to recover. They go D to D. He goes up and takes a shot. It goes wide. And Warner takes it and dumps it into the corner, the side. They try to pass up front in the middle. It goes in close and they try to bang it in. But Ben tried to go in front. Again, he's got it. They try to clear it. And it just comes out. There's a good chance. So they bring it into the zone with some speed, go around the net. He has some room, he's got multiple people in front. He tries to flip it up, but Aiden tries to get it in, but there's a Raider there. They pass it front again. Oh, and a shot, and they saved by the goalie. Got passed up, it looked like to Ben, and he had a point-blank shot. There was a backhand though, so it wasn't as strong as you probably would have liked, but they had a good chance. face off again. Goes back into the corner. Raiders try to bring it up. And the defenseman shoots it. They're saying it's out, but the refs didn't think that was the case. So they had a shot, but it missed. So now the Raiders are able to get it out. Now the Charles just passes it up. But the Raiders are able to recover first. And they dump it down the ice. Charles West starting back up in their own zone. 38 seconds left in the penalty power play. But Raiders tries to stand up, but player got some speed and able to get into the Raider zone. He goes around, passes it back to behind, goes in front. Oh, and it goes off a stick, but it was a good chance by Riker. They tried to do a wraparound. The defenseman gets it. He goes for a skate. Now they pass it to the other division. And a give and go, and it goes and they hit the post. So some good chances. The Wolves penalty's now over, but the Wolves now they have a potential breakaway. And this one came out of the power box. He's got a chance, and he scores. Now we have a tie game. It's unfortunate timing. They got the puck just as the player was exiting the zone, exiting the penalty box, and he got a breakaway. Players giving a tap to their goalie, saying sorry about that. So we got 7:45 left in the game. So we'll try to get around. Now we have a scrum in the corner. Charles comes out of it, but he gets pushed down. So now we have another penalty on the Raiders. Looks like number 19. I think it's his second now. Oh, sorry, number 12. So the Wolves get another power play here, get a chance. They push it up and push it to the goalie, but covers it. And we'll do another face-off. So the draw goes back to the D. He goes up and covers. Someone got knocked down. He tries to pass it up front, and a weak shot doesn't make it, misses the net. So the Raiders are flying the zone quick, trying to get another breakaway. Luka goes and wisely covers up the puck. So now, Wolves win the face-off. D takes it, goes for a spin skate. They go D to D and try to pass it up. But there came out, they dump it down into the zone. Goes into the goalie, who now covers it up himself. Now there'll be a face-off in the Raider zone. They win it back. They get it back to the D. Sends it back to Riker on the sideboard. but it's a bouncing puck and they're able to knock it out. Raiders able to get out of the zone, but Thomas able to take back. He goes D to D. They go and dump it in. They go in to chase it. Aiden in the corner tries to get it. So he goes in the corner, goes in behind the net. Goes straight to the other side, passes it back to the D. Who shoots it? Again, there's someone in front. There's a scramble in front. Oh! And they got it, but it got stopped. They try to clear it. Thomas gets it, tries to go for it, but he's been bothered, so he couldn't get a shot off. They pass it. And a pass! Oh, and it gets blocked, or Goldie saves it. I'm not sure, but Aiden had a beautiful chance. They try to go forward. And again, a shot on goal, and she's able to make the save. Shots are 23-16. There's only 20 seconds left because of all the penalties.
Yes.
The Raiders are able to get down the ice. And they try to pass it up. Oh, they gave it up the puck though. At the blue line. And he gets covered. It's a bad giveaway. The Raiders had a bit of a chance. So 4 seconds left, not really enough time, so they just run out the clock. And I'm guessing we're going to have a shootout. Not what the Wolves wanted after going up 3-0. So I guess we'll see how this goes. Not everyone's favorite, but can be exciting. Here we go. We got a shootout now. So the Raiders are going first. He scores. Go see if Kiernan can respond. He saves it. Made a move, but she stood her ground. Tough shot. Doesn't got to score. Aiden shoots it wide. After being up 3-0, the Wolves not able to get the win. These are in the shootout. Raiders also won in the shootout in the game versus May Knight. And that's all she wrote. That's the cities for the Trails West. Unfortunately, not what we wanted, but we needed to play. Gave up the second and third period to the other team. That's okay. Not what we wanted, but we still have provincials to go. So next week we're going to have a few more games. Hopefully that goes a little bit better. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.